This is your solar and lunar eclipses tarot reading for all signs for October 14th and October 28th. Legends from China, India, Egypt, Incan, Native Americans, and other indigenous cultures have their own legends about eclipses. Some believe that these eclipses signify changes, growth or downfall, luck or misfortune, and other impactful life events that we need to look out for. Meanwhile, let's see what the tarot cards have to say about the impact of the October eclipses on all signs of the zodiac. For this reading, I used the Past Life Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Please note that the eclipse season encompasses 1 month before and 1 month after an eclipse. Aries. We pulled the male-female card. Some Aries are contemplating their relationships, which are either on the brink of a separation or experiencing differences that need to be resolved, whether together or apart. Being in a karmic relationship has its challenges, but each party must assert not only their beliefs but also their boundaries to maintain a healthy relationship. I also sense that some Aries are reminiscing about their relationships with family, old friends, or friends from childhood. Meanwhile, separation from their families is making some Aries homesick. I also sense a peaceful resolution to relationship conflicts. As I feel the vibration of this card, I notice both resistance and warmth. This may be your energy or someone significant to you who is showing resistance to ending a conflict or wanting to keep their distance. It may also indicate that a conflict or misunderstanding is brewing due to a lack of communication, differences in beliefs, or physical separation. Someone feels alienated in this situation and is not budging. Some conflicts are deep-rooted, possibly even generational if they occur within a family circle. For Aries in a position of power, I sense strong opposition against you. Strong objections are not impossible, especially during this eclipse season. On the other hand, I see the card conveying that you are softening your stance on certain matters, which will allow you to be included in a group. Some people will help you make progress when it comes to joining or belonging in memberships or organizations. However, there might be a breakup with a partner as a result of differences in beliefs or behaviors. Taurus. For Taurus, we pulled the spouse card. Right off the bat, I sense that some Taurus individuals are in relationships experiencing alienation, where the partners or parties involved are growing distant and becoming strangers to each other. Based on the card, I also sense that someone may be contemplating infidelity, either because they are involved in a third-party situation or suspect that someone in their midst is involved in an unfaithful situation. For Taurus individuals who are separated from their partners or loved ones, I feel that someone needs to reach out and inquire about how the other person is coping, as they may be in need of help. On the other hand, for others, I sense that there is someone feeling neglected, with their needs going unmet due to someone being too busy or distant, whether physically, emotionally, or both. For those grieving the loss of a loved one due to divorce or transition, it's essential to know that the other person cherishes the sweetest memories of your relationship, regardless of any past tensions or unfinished business. I sense that someone is traveling, and this journey will be for their benefit. However, as I connect with this card, I also pick up on the feeling that someone is not revealing their true intentions, for better or worse. If this involves a secret admirer, I sense that their affection may be short-lived, as they will soon find someone who is a better match for them. Gemini. For Gemini, we pulled the Arts card. If things have been slow for you in the previous days, this eclipse season will bring out your creative side to help you navigate through this lull. You may come to realize that you have indeed benefited from this slowdown, as it provides you with the time to plan for your career or personal life for 2024 and beyond. For some Geminis, your thoughts might be focused on your love life, especially for those who are single and wondering when and how they will find romance. For those who are already in partnerships, your domestic life may take center stage for a brief period, and you may be eager for more stability, such as having your own home or moving to a more suitable abode. If you're struggling with sleep issues, it's a good idea to examine your eating habits or consider if mental overdrive at night is causing restlessness. Some individuals are contemplating making a significant switch in their lives, like changing careers or relocating, but the progress feels slow and gradual, as if someone is taking their time to make things happen. As I connect with this card, one word comes to mind, and that is feather. This implies that you will feel less burdened by mundane affairs during this eclipse season. Some of you might also feel dreamy and inspired about life, providing a welcome respite for Geminis who often have their minds in overdrive. Cancer. For Cancerians, we pulled the Galactic card. Everything will soon fall into place for you, Cancer, but you need to know and be determined about where you are heading. There are many options to consider, and you will need to make choices along the way. You can't have it all, as that may lead to a loss of focus. While you have the power to manifest your desires, the key to realizing them is knowing what you truly want. 2 words come to mind as I look at your card. The first one is hope. Despite everything happening in the world right now, there is hope for peace and the resolution of conflicts. Alternatively, some of you Cancerians will soon find your safe haven on this earth, a place where you can flourish and become the person you are meant to be. The second word is center. It signifies the need to focus on how you want your life to unfold. You must have a say in your life and not entirely leave major decisions to fate. While many of you possess strong willpower and can steer your life toward your goals, there are times when exhaustion or negative surroundings can quickly impact your actions and views, affecting your life goals. Therefore, the card suggests that, for now, your challenge is to chart a clear path for your life, determining what you want to achieve in the next 3 to 10 years at least. The treasures of the universe are available to you, and you will be blessed with abundance, but you need to demonstrate your clarity of purpose. Leo. For Leo, we pulled the card, Mother. Traditions hold a special place in your heart, and for many Leos, this period is leading you to revisit your culture, traditions, and family. Quite literally, your mother or strong maternal influences are of great significance to you at this time. This card may also relate to some Leos who are living overseas or away from their places of birth, and during this eclipse season, the things you learned as a child or as a citizen of your country of origin are providing you with inspiration. Nostalgia is tugging at your heartstrings right now. However, for some Leos, the reverse is happening, where past wrongdoings by relatives or people who appear as relatives are being remembered. This can stir up a range of emotions, including anger. Some may even question the validity of the adage that blood is thicker than water. Sibling rivalry could also be a theme that emerges for Leos. The vibration of this card for you is neutral, which suggests that you are in a safe and protected space. Virgo. For Virgo, we pulled the card, Native American. This eclipse season will draw your attention to tried and true traditional remedies, whether for health or to strengthen relationships. Some Virgos may find themselves entrenched in traditionalist or conservative perspectives. There is also a sense that pent-up energies need to be released, such as long overdue ideas or project plans that require execution. During this period, you have a significant mission of healing your past or reconciling with your family. This is an essential task for Virgos because these past issues can be hindrances to your progress. You need to take a leadership role in reconciliation or mediation efforts within your group, clan, or tribe. While it may be a challenging endeavor, it can bring you abundant blessings from the spirits of your ancestors. For some Virgos, domicile life or marriage life is on the top of their minds in the eclipses season. How to find or build a romantic relationship. Libra. For Libra, we pulled the card, Karmic Relationship. For some Libras, romantic or personal relationships take center stage this season. It's true that relationships can be fleeting, leaving a void in the heart and mind when they end. How does one start anew after the end of a relationship? How does one cope when the other person has departed? Many thoughts can surface, often accompanied by a touch of sadness. However, like the temporary shadows passing over the sun during a solar eclipse and over the moon during a lunar eclipse, these feelings will also pass. While I was connecting with the card, I sensed a certain restlessness. Someone is eager to go somewhere to alleviate their loneliness or the sense of loss. However, the card also conveys that the bonds with your loved ones remain strong and unbroken, even in the face of distance or separation. For some Libras dealing with fidelity issues, the card suggests that, while your intuition is typically reliable, during this eclipse season, it might be a bit off the mark. Therefore, when in doubt in any situation, it's better to gather the facts and, especially, to obtain them directly from the source. Heart-to-heart communication remains the best way to dispel confusion and doubts. Scorpio. For Scorpio, I pulled the card, Scribe or Writer. This season, many Scorpios are determined to uncover the truth regarding deals, negotiations, or contracts, some of which may have been made verbally or are not legally binding. The truth may be right in front of you, or it may be hidden by those around you, so start collecting clues from within your immediate surroundings. For other Scorpios, their focus is on ancestry and family origins, to the extent that some may even go as far as searching for evidence of their genealogy. In contrast, I see other Scorpios preparing their documents, such as passports or visas for travel, or updating their resumes for work. There's something significant about your signature, Scorpio, in relation to a situation or event during this eclipse season, and possibly in the coming months. Some Scorpios seem to be concentrating on enhancing their social standing and public identities, which could involve pursuing a degree or improving their skill sets. Home-related matters, like buying or selling property, may also come into play, but it's crucial to pay attention to the fine print, pricing, and costs. In the realm of relationships, marriage or divorce may be on the horizon, but the process could encounter a snag, possibly related to someone's signature or legal status. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, I pulled the card, Trust and Faith. It is understandable, Sagittarius, that at times, despite our efforts to remain strong amidst life's turbulence, we may lose sight of hope, and our faith might take a nosedive. However, we should not be too hard on ourselves when this happens. It's simply our soul's way of urging us to take a step back, slow down, and center ourselves by staying in the present. The air we breathe is a priceless gift, serving as a reminder that God cares for us and won't let us lose our way. The eclipse season may intensify our feelings of being challenged by life's unpredictabilities. As the card indicates, you are receiving assistance from your guardian angel, a departed loved one, or a member of your soul family. You may not see them, but they send you signs from time to time, not only to reassure you that you are not alone, but also to guide you in navigating your situation. Their voices are gentle, and unless you listen intentionally, you might miss their coaching and encouragement. For some other Sagittarians, I sense contemplation about being alone or independent, which they might try to conceal for a while. As for those caught in the midst of controversy or gossip, it seems you are not visibly bothered by them. Maintaining this stance is the right approach, and rest assured that these controversies will eventually fade away. Capricorn. For Capricorn, I pulled the card, Monk or Nun. Being passive in your interactions with authoritative figures may bring you some benefits during the eclipse season. However, if you happen to disagree with your superiors, it's important to express your opinions in a non-confrontational manner. Emotions are running high during this period, and some individuals are particularly sensitive to the influences of the eclipses, making them easily triggered by minor issues. For some Capricorns, it's advisable to exercise caution in your spending habits. Those of you with debts or loans should strategize how to make payments more manageable during this time. You might consider requesting loan restructuring or interest moratoriums. However, I'd advise against taking out new loans at this time, as some of the payment conditions might be misleading and potentially detrimental to your cash flow later on. This is a good opportunity to embrace frugality and limit your social activities. Use this period to rest, consolidate your finances, and especially assess your cash flow. If someone owes you money, you can send them a reminder notice, though it's unlikely that they'll focus on external affairs during the eclipse season. As I connect with the card's vibration, I sense a strong pull towards it, which could suggest that someone or something requires your attention, or that a possession or property of yours is becoming a liability. I also hear the words, "Don't talk to strangers," indicating the need for caution when dealing with people you don't know well. It's a good idea to perform due diligence or background checks when necessary, particularly when it involves money or significant assets. Aquarius. For Aquarius, I pulled the card, leaving or travel. A portal of opportunity is opening up for you, Aquarius. However, some of you might feel hesitant about fully embracing this opportunity. Factors like family, commitments, familiarity, and your current skill set may come into play here. It's also possible that some Aquarians believe that better opportunities are on the horizon and will be offered soon. There are those who view certain opportunities as a demotion, which is why they are reluctant to pursue them. Whether this selective decision-making is a good or bad choice depends entirely on you, as you have free will. On the other hand, the card is indicating that some opportunities may appear promising on the surface, but, in reality, they offer little to no value. Pursuing these opportunities could lead to more drawbacks than benefits. So, the message is essentially take it or leave it. The decision is ultimately up to you, but it's crucial to carefully assess everything that is currently being offered to you. During this eclipse season, some truths are concealed, and only your discernment can reveal the complete truth. Pisces. For Pisces, I pulled the card, transportation. What I sense in this card is that some of you Pisces may be rushing to get out of a certain situation without taking the necessary time for deliberate understanding and contemplation. There's a strong desire to leave this situation quickly, but it's essential to carefully consider your options. Whatever choice you make, Pisces, you're capable of taking responsibility for the outcomes. However, it's still advisable to make informed decisions and validate whether your backup plans will be effective should you decide to leave. Additionally, some Pisceans are at a stage in their lives when they wish to make a change but aren't sure how to proceed. One reason indicated by this card is the reluctance to take an unfamiliar path or deviate from the usual trajectory. Taking risks may not be a strong suit for some Pisceans, but this eclipse season, while also advising caution with risks, is offering support for planning such life changes. Furthermore, I'd like to emphasize the importance of your documents, insurances, or other paper proofs related to your properties, assets, businesses, or job position. Ensure that you know where your belongings are stored, or better yet, keep them well organized and store them in a safe place where they won't be overlooked. As I tune into the vibration of this card, I sense something resembling a thick padlock without a key. In my interpretation, this implies that there may be times when you'll need to assert your rightful claim forcefully in situations you know you're entitled to. This can be a way to initiate the changes you're planning for your life. Don't forget to comment and like this video and subscribe to my channel. Your kind patronage will help my channel grow. Visit www.bravecookie.com for more insightful posts.